Howdy folks, it's Jake here, back with the Underground Binder Clip Society and my YouTube channel, Combo Mode, because that's where we're at right now. I feel like I don't have a whole lot to say on the Substack side of things in terms of wisdom or thought, and that's a lot of why I have not been writing on there, because I feel like I was being mildly self-righteous for the better part of 50 newsletters, and I was giving you my lived experiences, but then I stopped living experiences. So I had to start living experiences so that I had something to come back and give you. Does that make sense? Anyways, maybe I shouldn't have stopped writing while living, but I did. So, sorry. We're going to start today off with a quote, because I'm trying to keep some sort of format here as I move forward into this different format. And this is from Robert M. Pirsig. It says, "What's wrong with technology is that it's not connected in any real way with matters of the spirit and of the heart. And so it does blind, ugly things quite by accident and gets hated for that. People haven't paid much attention to this before because the big concern has been with food, clothing, and shelter for everyone, and technology has provided these. But now where these are assured, the ugliness is being noticed more and more, and people are asking if we must always suffer spiritually and aesthetically in order to satisfy material needs." That was written in 1973, or probably before that. It was published in 73, and it pertains to, obviously, how technology can be hurtful to the spirit, while it can also be helpful for material needs. And I think we're in a great place of starting to see that be the full truth right now in 2026. If you don't feel that way, maybe you're just not burdened by technology the way that I am, but I feel burdened by it. And that is a part of why I'm doing this, because I'm trying to actually minimize the amount of time that I'm on the computer. As you can see, this is a fairly unedited video, and that's what I plan for it to be in the future as well, because I feel like this is going to become increasingly valuable as short form seems to be the thing that people keep doing time and time again. Obviously I do some short form too, but I think that personhood in the future with technology and social media is going to become a much more valuable thing. Being a person, being an interesting person, having lived experiences. I feel like my being online has been subtracting from my desire to have lived experiences. And I'm trying to combat that by giving myself the freedom to create the way that I want to make, and to come back to this platform in a way that just is me representing the things that I'm doing already in my life. I want to be able to go out and live and then come back and report and say, hey guys, this is what's up. So yeah, how that falls into the grand scheme of artistry and music and things like that, I don't fully know yet, but I know I want to keep making music. I know I want to pursue other mediums, but first and foremost I want to pursue the great pursuit of personhood. I think that our greatest creative act in this life is becoming a person, and that's a continual process that doesn't end, and so I want to give myself the freedom to focus on that more, and to not focus on the person that is being perceived, the person, that whoever that person is that people think that I am by seeing me online. I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on this, So I'm going to close us out today with a Rainer Maria Rilke quote that I've loved for a long time, that goes something like this. "And the point is to live everything. Live the questions now. Perhaps you will then gradually, without noticing it, live along some distant day into the answer." That is pretty much all I got for us today, folks. I have a new song coming out July 21st. I'll put my links down below so you can stay in the know about stuff like that. And if you're in Nashville, mark your calendars for October 9th and 10th. We're going to be doing some live music that weekend in a big way, very similar to how we did last year, September timeline. If you don't know, go look at that. I'm not going to fully announce that yet because I want to keep it kind of mysterious. But if you know, you know. We're doing it again this year, and it's going to be bigger and better. So follow me on here, on Substack, on Instagram if you want to do that. Keep your peace however you can, and thanks for being here. Love y'all.